Welcome everyone, Sir Heroscape here today, coming at you with another installment of Ranking Heroscape Age of Annihilation. Today, we get to look at Mielki, the Kiri Warrior. Just before we do, again, we're trying to reach 4,000 subscribers. We're doing a stopgap at 3,500. We're doing tons of giveaways. Subscribe, right? There's going to be tons of giveaways. In order to get in that giveaway, though, you need to comment on the giveaway video in the description and at the end of this video. There's a bunch of stuff. Go check it out. It's, you know, I'm excited just to give you guys a bunch of cool stuff for all the support that I've been getting. So get excited. Additionally, Age of Annihilation Waves 1, 2, and 3 are all available to order. Everyone's getting their stuff and playing and going to tournaments. Get your stuff now while you can. Get it pre-ordered. Wave 3 has been announced. If you already plan on buying Heroscape, by all means, please help support the channel and use the affiliate link in the description. And get excited because more stuff continues to come out. We've got stuff coming in February, stuff coming in April. They are just pumping it out, and new content is just flowing. So get your wallets ready, get excited. So Mielki, just like the other Kiri Warriors, is a Kiri Warrior, unique hero, inspiring, medium 5, stat block 55143 for 100 points. Now, this is relevant because it's a little bit above average stats, for a little bit above average points. The attack of 4 is very notable, and we'll get to that in a minute with her abilities. But 100 feels decent when you have a flying figure that has 4 attack that always actually can do quite well. Because when the base 4 and you have flying, you kind of assume that you're going to be able to get height on units in a regular setting, which gives you, on average, a decent attack of 5 here or there. And with an attack of 5, you can put some hurt on a key hero, or, you know, get consistent kills. So for 100 points, that feels okay. You know, a couple attacks on some key heroes or a couple squad figures might get you those points back just with the stat block alone, right? And so, decent. Let's look at the abilities. Now, Mielki is actually one of my favorite Kiri of the bunch that just came out because of her potential. You have double attack. So double attack on anything is always just going to be really good, because when you have a second chance to deal damage, it just is so consistent, right? Your attack could be only an attack of 2, right? I mean, look at what's his face, Guilty McCreech. Guilty McCreech is one of the best filler units because for 30 points he gets 2 attacks, right? And yes, his base attack is 2, but it's 2 attacks. So the odds of doing damage and filling your points go up significantly just because you get to try and roll again and fish for that big attack, right? So double attack is very notable, especially because her attack base is 4, right? And again, her other ability, flying, allows her to have height on pretty deep, regular basis. So attack of 5, double attack is just like, whoa, she can deal damage, right? Now, Spear of Sankari is just, a cherry on top, right? That's awesome, because while she can't heal herself, it is noticeable here when it says she destroys a figure with her normal attack, so not like a leave an engagement attack. You may choose a smaller, medium, friendly figure. Okay, that's notable. Within 4 spaces, clear sight spaces, right? And remove a wound marker from the chosen figure. Now, she can't heal herself, and it cannot be used when destroying a destructible object. That's pretty normal for all, healing abilities. Most saving abilities and most healing abilities don't affect themselves and can't be used with destructible objects. So that's kind of the standard, and you'll notice that in a lot of abilities as you look at, cards that have that. So the notable pieces of this are you have to destroy a figure, not wound a figure. You have to destroy a figure, okay? Small and medium friendly figure, okay? And then an aura of 4 clear sight spaces, and then you remove a wound for the destroyed for the figure destroyed. All very notable things because there's implications for each of those. So first, you have to destroy a figure. The reason that's notable is because when you're trying to play her, if you're trying to use this ability effectively, you actually want to target squad figures. Because if you have a hero-based army and she's kind of the one that's going to go around killing stuff and healing your heroes, well, then you want to be able to target stuff that she can kill, right? So you're going to try and look at the map and say, okay, well, what are the weakest units? And of the weakest units, what are the squad figures, right? Because even if it's a weak hero, it might still take too long to actually kill it in order to heal something. So you want to target weak figures and you want to target squad figures. And that's how you're going to get the most value out of her. So that's notable, that she has to destroy something, not just wound it, okay? Second, small and medium figures, okay? She can only heal small and medium figures. I don't know the reasoning behind that. I'm not sure why. Actually, I think I do. I think the reasoning behind that is so that you can't heal Q9. Q9's already really good. You don't need someone that can run out, kill something really quick, and then, heal up your Q9. Because that would be a legitimate strategy that could just become broken, right? So I actually do understand that the small medium restriction is more of a balancing factor of the abilities. They really don't want these dragons or Q9s being healed up when you're trying so hard to finally get a wound on them. The 4 clear sight spaces is notable, because being able to kill something over here and heal something over here is really, really cool. So again, her threat range is 8, or her aura is 8. So right, she can be in the center and she can be healing right all over the place, which allows you quite a bit of flexibility when you're got a hero-based army flying around trying to kill stuff. And again, it's any hero, so any small or medium hero. But now let's focus on the friendly indicator. Okay, remember, friendly doesn't just mean your own figures. It means your allies' figures, which is so cool because she will be awesome in team battles. Team battles can be very difficult sometimes because of the way that you can kind of get ganged up on by an enemy or an ally. But also, team battles make abilities like this that much more impactful, because if you have an ally that has a key figure, and that key figure is going in and soaking damage and attacking and dealing damage and stuff, and then she comes in and kind of targets a weak hero over here or a weak squad over here, bops those off, and heals the wounded ally hero, all of a sudden, that makes that ally's army that much stronger, right? You have a really cool interaction where, because it's friendly, she can do some nifty things in friendly format, in team battle formats. So watch out for her being drafted in team battle formats. Also notable, let's jump back really quick to what it states about when she destroys a figure. I forgot about this. All it states is that when she destroys a figure. That means it doesn't have to be an opponent's figure. That's extremely notable. Extremely notable. Because there was actually a game where I had Mielki, I had Alistair McDurk, I had Raylan the Kiri Warrior, and I had Gladiatrons, and I was fighting an opponent, and it was an intense and awesome game. And there was a point at which I said to myself, Alistair can run out, can smack stuff, wound himself, and smack more stuff with overextend attack. Oh wait, I don't have to kill opponent's figures to heal him back to allow him to use that. I can use Mielki to make sure to kill my own Gladiatrons, or that was Gladiatrons. So I had Mielki attacking my own Gladiatrons within range of Alistair, killed my own Gladiatrons, and healed Alistair, which was super cool, right? Because I was like, this is awesome. Alistair normally loses value as he wounds himself, but I'm regaining that value by killing my own figure, but then adding the life back to Alistair. And so that was just a really cool interaction. And so I think you can do some really fun, nifty things where maybe you throw in a bunch of really weak squad figures, like maybe like Nagrubs, or I don't know, something cheap and useless, and you just have them near the board in kind of in the middle, where she can run up and just start killing them and then healing your heroes. And remember, if you throw her in with Raylan starts getting targeted and smashed and wounded. You just kill a couple Nagrubs or whatever you have nearby, and all of a sudden, Raylan's back up to full life. Because also, keep in mind, double attack allows you to heal twice in a turn. Because if you kill 2 figures in the same turn, that's 2 wounds that you can heal on one hero or on 2 separate heroes. So there's some really cool stuff you can pull off with her because of this. And so it's just a really cool ability that has a lot of implications. Now, when you read through this, all the things I just talked about, you don't really immediately think about. You really have to dissect each of these sections to really understand how it's going to impact gameplay. But each of them is very relevant. So when you're building armies, when you're thinking about formats, really think about, is it worth dropping in Mielki? Now, I think she's going to be much more worth it in like a hero type format or a uniques type format, where she's not going to get swarmed by common squad figures. But she might still be even really good in a low figure count format. So common squads might be allowed in a format where you can do, we'll just say like a 12 figure limit or a 13 figure limit. She might still be really good in that format, because even if you have common squads, but you're limited by the number of common squads, she can run out in the mid game and heal your key heroes, or in the end game and heal up your wounded heroes. Heck, even if you're not trying to heal your own wounded heroes, she could just be a freaking sweet end game cleaner with double attack flying and base attack of 4. So there's just a lot of really cool applications as a solo hero, but also paired with, some other key figures, heroes. And honestly, when you throw her in with Ziamara, it's a cool interaction, right? Because Ziamara can save Mielki from getting wounded, and then when someone tries to attack Ziamara, Mielki can heal Ziamara, and so there's just this really fun interaction there that you can kind of have some fun with and try and play test and pull off. So Mielki is going to drop in, I'm going to say, at a B+. I feel like right now, with her stat block, with her abilities, she definitely has value to bring. She's definitely draftable in a normal format, where you have other key heroes and you just want to, add a wrinkle to what you can do. Again, I don't think she's too far above average, so she's probably going to swing between a B and a B+. But right now, I'd give her a solid B+. I think she's going to perform well, fill her points, and maybe even perform a little above average, just because of the consistency of double attack and a base 4 attack. Like, that's going to give you some really solid output in most games, I think. Depends on how you build your army and how you play it, obviously, right? But solid B+ for Mielki. Really cool design. Love the unit. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.